Hey Leo, it's Vic, and thank you so much for joining me for your weekly reading for the week of December 28th. I want to say thank you to everybody that's shared, and subscribed to my channel. I appreciate all the love and support you guys send my way, so thank you, thank you, thank you. With that being said, let's go ahead and pick an oracle card and get started for you. Actually, two oracle cards. You got cycles. And you got High Priestess of Spirit. Okay, guys. The first thing that popped out at me is that you need to break some cycles, guys. I feel like that you may be stuck in your cycle. You may be stuck going through the same thing over and over and over again. They're making me repeat they're getting heavy into the love, guys. So if you are in a relationship and you break up, get back together, break up, get back together, it's like a cycle, right? Or maybe you pick the same type of people to be with and you end up constantly getting hurt, or you're left wondering why certain things happen. This this week for you is going to be a lot of internal work. I feel like you guys are not understanding the cycles of what is happening around you, especially in the area of love. I feel like if this was coming through strong, and I feel like I should have just said it before. I feel like a lot of you are dealing with the same type of people. So it's like if you're in a relationship, I feel like you and your partner go through these cycles where you're happy, sad, happy, sad. I know relationships are not always happy and go lucky and even keel, but you shouldn't be on a wild roller coaster. It should have some hills and valleys, but not like mountains, not like straight drop downs to where you don't know what happened. I feel like you guys repeat cycles a lot with your partner. If you are single, they are telling you that you are the type of person that is constantly getting into relationships and they end up the same way. They end up in disaster. They end up you getting cheated on. You need to take a look at what makes you happy. And I think some of you know what makes you happy, but the type of people that you're picking to allow in your happiness are not the people that have the same type of goals as you. They don't have the same type of lifestyle as you. I get that they are very opposite to what you're really looking for or what you're desiring. Here you go. You got the Knight of Wands. So yeah, you've been through a lot of situations, and it's everything in your past has told you, how am I trying to explain this? Because you repeat the same situation over and over again. Trying to give you a good example. An example of, I know somebody who would date, but they would never commit until there was a pregnancy. This person never had a relationship without a pregnancy. And it's if you keep going over those same things, if you keep having those same ideas or not being able to commit to somebody, and the only way you can't commit is if there was a pregnancy scare, it's you're going into a cycle. How are you supposed to break that cycle? Why is it that you're only vulnerable with that person when the hammer hits the nail, kind of thing? Why is it when only there's an action that needs to happen? That's what I'm saying about being vulnerable. But I feel like you guys are kind of on your righteous path. I feel like you guys are very well, that's not me. Let's have some real talk, guys. You are very fixated on what you want and what you need. And that's fine if you're accepting of being in the same cycle over and over again. and having the same outcome, you know, having somebody, you know, only giving the offer to somebody when needed, kind of thing, or going into the same cycles of, you know, I hate you, I love you kind of thing. You guys won't find true happiness until you break the cycles. So, what you need to do this week, they're really connect with your inner self and find out why you have these cycles, why you keep going through the same thing over and over again. Because I think by sitting with yourself this week, you'll find a lot of insight on, you know, why you keep going through these same cycles. Okay, guys, that was your weekly reading. I hope you all have a beautiful and safe New Year's. I will see y'all next year. I'm sending you lots of love, light, and positivity. Bye, guys.